Like, under what branch would I serve? Holy shit. Okay. Um, so let's just take a step back. Let's just take a step back right here. I just want to remind you guys that this shit is not for the weak, to be honest. Shit is not for the weak, bro. Okay, so if you look at Isaiah 40:22, it says that, is that he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth? It is he, not is that he. Why is this? They probably wrote this in. This is probably King James version right here that I'm reading. Interesting. Oh, dude, this is low key tight. So what I'm seeing right here is that there is there's a connection between this, because if I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna go over here real quick. Shell, Sheol in the Bible is, yeah, it's hell. Crazy. I used to, excuse me, I used to think it was the devil, but Sheol actually means hell. So what you got going on right now is that you have the earth, right? So the earth is like this, and then you have the whole thing, and then you have shell underneath it. The thing is, if it's a sphere, that would mean that it's inside of it. So let me represent this by showing you guys what's going on, fellas. Uh, like, pretend this is the sphere right here, and you have inside of it is a shell, which is like hell, which is hell pretty much. I mean, it's right there on the tablet. You guys can see that. So my way to debunk this, man, because if the Earth was really flat, dude, I'm trying here. It's fucking difficult. I mean, it's fucking difficult, really. Who the fuck sent me a movie on my iPad? Hold on. There's bigger fish we have to fry, boys. 213. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I honestly, as I said, I think I should just enlist. Real talk. But nah. Going back to this flat Earth thing, though. The Earth might be flat. Like, serious shit. It's crazy. Really might be. Any takers on here? What do you guys think? What do you guys think of this shit? I keep coming across images like this, and it's the only thing. Okay, it's not loading anymore. What is this? What are you getting me, some kind of like virus, dude? What's wrong with you? I guess it is trying to get me a virus. I'm not down for that right now, brother. Piss off. Piss off, dude. Fuck off my tablet. Mm. Okay, perfect. Another verse right here. Genesis 1:17 says, God set the sun, moon, and stars in the filament. You guys know what a filament is, brother? It's like a little string, okay? So in the filament that places the heavenly bodies inside the dome not floating in endless space. They move along in. Does that actually wait? Does he? Hold on. We gotta we gotta fact check this. I got a Bible right here. This is my Bible. So let's go into 170. I should do better. I should know this already. But hey, man, we're going in. We're going at 117 right here. I went far beyond that. I went to the other page. 117. It says 117. Give me 1 second, boys. Uno momento. Uno momento, boys. Uno momento. All right, we're back. I got the exact verse right here. 117. It says, and this is English Standard Version, so don't point your little finger at me. Your little King James finger at me, because you're superior than I am. I'm not that smart. Okay. So 117. And light to rule the night, and stars, and God set them in the expanse of the heavens to give the light on earth, which is incorrect here. So yeah, don't get your information off of TikTok. So that doesn't help us at all. This is not helping. This is not helping. I was trying to biblically prove that the earth is flat, but it's not going to my liking here. So we have to attack this from another way. Now, another way that I thought of, or that you can kind of go around this, is that within the northern hemisphere of the earth, I believe this is how it works. Yeah, the northern hemisphere. Let's say you go take a poo poo, you do your dish. I mean, you do your dishes. You take a poo poo, and then you let it rip. You finish doing that, and then you go to flush the toilet. The toilet on top of that, like on that northern hemisphere, when you flush the toilet, the water is going to spin clockwise, and on the lower hemisphere, it spins counterclockwise. I saw this on dude, I probably saw this on Instagram a while, I'm talking like a year ago, but let's see if this is true. It might be bullshit, but let's see. Counter clockwise toilet flush, uh, uh, round earth. This is how we prove it. This is how we prove. Mm, mm, mm. So this is a myth. This is a myth. Okay, shit. So the debunking is going really well here. Okay. While the Coriolis, okay, so I'm gonna read you guys the AI overview here. It says the idea that toilets flush counterclockwise in the northern hemisphere and clockwise in the southern hemisphere is due to the Earth's rotation, and it's a myth. While the Coriolis effect, geez, while the Coriolis effect impacts large-scale systems like hurricanes, it is too weak to affect small volumes of water like toilet bowls. The direction is dictated by plumbing design. That makes no freaking sense. How is a pipe going to dictate which water I guess it kind of makes sense. Getting too deep, boys. We're getting too dang deep, man. Too dang deep into this shit. Too dang deep, boys. Too dang deep. What can I say? What can I say? It's getting very difficult to prove the roundness of this shit, or the flatness of it. But let's get into it. What is a good counter argument to saying that the Earth is round? How do you prove it's flat? In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. earth without form. The void, the darkness was overfaced. Man. And God said, "Let there be light." My goodness. Can you imagine the amount of aura just emanating off of God when he said that? It's cool. It's honestly dope. All right, but trying to get back to the topic at hand here. Hmm. So I don't know. Do I go on Reddit? What do I do here? Okay. You guys know how the ocean works, and I know there's going to be a very interesting take on this, and there's going to be a lot of Neil deGrasse Tysons that might disagree with this philosophy here. A lot of like space gooners, space goon gurus who like doing it in space. The idea, okay, that there is you have this big ass ocean, you know, and your water in the ocean controls a certain amount of level. It has level to it. Water levels itself out. What did that guy say? The guy, what's the name of that famous actor? Jeez, I was gonna say Kai Cenat, but no, I forgot his name, dude. I genuinely forgot his name. He's like Bruce Lee, dude. Bruce Lee. He's like, dude, be like water because it shapeshifts and it does all this shit. But water, at the end of the day, gives you a level. You know, there's a level to it. There's levels to this shit. There really is, bro. So you have your level off of that. So then, how do you explain the roundness of Earth when your water is giving you your level, in your ocean and everything? It's a little interesting. I might have to be one of the first ones to venture into Antarctica. I would take a GoPro with me, but GoPros suck ass, so I'll probably take a DJI or some shit and venture off into to find the edge. We have to find the edge, boys. We really do. It's some study shit. It's incredible, really, really is incredible. I think I'm gonna take off the suit though. It's getting hot in here. I think it's fucking getting hot. Oh, okay, that's much better. Now I can actually breathe and talk. Actually feel like a human. That's great. But yeah, man, it's very difficult to disprove the roundness of the Earth, or to prove it. When you yourself haven't gone out there to see it. How can I prove anything? My goodness, that's how can I prove anything? Really, that just puts it into perspective how small you are. Because everybody wants to, carry their little ego and be like, "Oh no, dude, I'm big," but you're really not big, brother. Really not big. It's crazy. Shit's crazy. Genuinely, Low Kirklandly, I don't know, man. I'm stumped by this shit. I really am, guys. Mm, yeah. Yeah. What do you even do with that? Mm. Shit, dude, I was on mute, bro. I was saying that we're gonna have some problems here, man, if we don't figure this shit out, guys. Oh, bro, everybody's trying to get me to sign up to Scientology. Low key, I don't fuck with it. I'm on some I'm on some chill shit, not on that science shit, to be honest. I believe in God, brother. So I rely on him. Start lifting. Dude, I actually do need to get back into the gym. You're not wrong. I was lifting for a bit, but yeah, I fell off, bro. I got back from Mexico and I had canceled my membership, so I just stopped going. And then I was like, "Fuck, brother!" Like that's how it goes, dude. But seriously, man, lifting is fun. I remember one time I lifted a fucking like a little ladybug, and I was like, "Oh shit, look at this little thing," and then it flew away, bro. But you know, it's part of the game, I guess. Lifting is pretty fun though. Yeah, man, seriously. But yeah, dude, fuck the Scientology shit. I honestly am in no agreement towards that at all. Quite genuinely, I think it's BS. So that's what we got going on. I don't know though. I have a little yo-yo. I was low-key fidgeting with this shit earlier. It's pretty badass, bro. Yo-yos have got to make a comeback. I think yo-yos are low-key the secret to unlocking peace within your soul. It might be like the set, like first you find Jesus and then you like spin a little yo-yo. And I'm nobody who's I'm nobody to tell you this, you know. I'm not going to be like this is the way. Dude, there's a piece of banana on my floor. Completely forgot I fucking had this here. I'll throw this away shortly. I'll just leave it on my desk for now. But yeah, bro. Yo-yos are like low key making me sane again. I just up and down. It's such a simple philosophy. Such oh shit. Such a simple toy, but it just works. From I'm from yeah, yo-yos are sweet. Seriously. Yo-yos are fantastic. I love yo-yos, to be honest. A lot of things, I fidget with a lot of things, you know, because I've started building a fixation to my phone. So I just do a lot of things. My hands, I just try to like move around and stuff. And then I got into this whole thing of like, I have to log off of Instagram. And then I'll get on it every so often and then I'll go back on it. But it's just how it is. That's just how it goes, to be honest, boys. But nah, Scientology is whack. I mean, really. I mean it. I mean it. I really do. Have you guys ever worn cowboy boots before? Has anybody in here worn cowboy boots? I have a thing with cowboy boots. I have a little bone to pick with these guys. Because you look at them and they're like, oh, dude, look, how dope. Let me show you guys a little image right here. There's a bunch of boots right there. A lot of you guys know there's a store called Boot Barn. And I went to Boot Barn once. and I was looking at the boots, and this fine gentleman helped me out. Very handsome little guy. He wasn't that little. He was, average sized man. But he was helping. He was being very kind, helping me out and stuff. And I ended up with these boots, and I got these boots, and I like them. They're some very basic ass boots, but they're they're just so freaking. I don't want to say they're uncomfortable as shit, but they're clunky. If you've never worn boots before, dude, it is the worst. So I don't recommend wearing boots. If you're thinking about going with boots, don't do it. Don't buy boots, man. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Seriously. Um, so I'm glad I'm not going to Coachella because I know well, I hate Coachella because it just gets stinky, to be honest. I feel like it just smells there. I've seen all the videos of like people trying to shower and it's just like it looks like a mess, to be honest. So yeah, but I mean anything beats Scientology though, seriously. Seriously, it really does. Genuinely. That's the thing. That's the thing, guys. That's it. And with growing channels, because I'm growing another channel on here, it's almost like it's almost like cooking a rotisserie chicken. You want to like really let it let it cook, and it builds up slowly. Same with this. It all builds up slowly and it comes together. But I mean, I have to get this thing uploaded, really. That's what I'm doing right now. So Scientology, it's just I don't know, man. I feel like it's a bit of a it's a cult. It's a cult, it's what it is. It's a cult. All the Epstein shit. I for some reason, and here's my thing with Diddy. I don't even think Diddy is in on this shit. I think he had his fun. He has like I think Diddy and Epstein are two sides of the same coin. One being like they both got too much into their power, but one of them really let loose in there, and he just like I don't know. Once you bring kids into the mix, I think it's very yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know about that, guys. But seriously, that's pretty much it, man. Have I ever been with a fat girl? Dude, I think that answers that. I think they should make a new Pirates of the Caribbean movie. That's it. See you guys.